Hello everyone, welcome back. Kevin with Survivalist Boards. Guys and gals, I don't know how to describe it. I am at a loss for words. Let's just be honest, I'm a loss for words. Part of it may be my fault. Part of it's nature. It's just the way things happen. Now y'all know, some of y'all are gonna say, let's get the weeds and stuff out of the way. Kevin, what you do all them weeds and stuff? Man, your garden's overgrown. I'm gonna take care of it, guys, don't you worry. Real world stuff, like my full-time job, has been keeping me very busy. I do not do this online stuff for a living. I worked from home for a couple of years, but I got on with a good company, and now full-time work, full-time employment, it's kept me busy with other stuff. Corn is doing wonderful. We're gonna get over to look at the squash. Recently, we had some heavy rains come through, and the garden was flooded. I'm going to call this a lesson learned. Part of it was the heavy rains, and part of it was I think I left this mound in here, which put the water towards the potatoes instead of away from the potatoes. And after the heavy rains, some of the potato tops started dying. I was like, it shouldn't be time for them to die yet. I mean, look at those potatoes over there, nice and pretty, and everything's going fine with them. Come over here, and the tops were dying. It's like, what is going on? So I pulled up a plant, and all the potatoes were rotten, guys. All the potatoes were rotten. I mean, look at that. They were just mush, just absolute mush. I'm disappointed. I'm disgusted. I don't know what to do, guys. Well, I do know what to do. I do know what to do. Use this as a learning experience and move forward. Next year when I plant the potatoes, you see how I used this right here and was pulling the dirt up? Well, I need to get rid of that part right there in the middle and make sure that the water flows away from the plants instead of towards the plants. And it's just aggravated. I mean, I may have contributed to this. Corn has done well. Peas and beans have done well. I need to get in there, weed all that. I was doing weeding by hand. Some of y'all asked me, Kevin, how do you keep the weeds out of your garden? Do you use pesticides, herbicides, stuff like that? No, I do not use any pesticides or herbicides because I'm a conservationist. I try to live in tune with nature as much as I can in our modern age. And so part of that is respecting nature and not killing nature. Some of y'all have seen some of my fishing videos where I do catch and release, and it's like, Kevin, why are you releasing the fish for? It's to live in tune with nature. I'm out there just enjoying myself, having a good time. And so I brought this little bucket along, and I want to see over here how this one here's doing. Just going to pick a random plant. See that row there? I know some of those potatoes are dead. I know for sure some of those are. So let's dip. Here we go. Got us a couple of small potatoes. Okay. See, I don't even know if these are ready to harvest yet. Y'all may be saying, Kevin, what's you gonna do with them? Man, them things, you can eat them straight out of the ground. The little small ones like that, new potatoes, you just take and you can just wash them off like that and eat them. Just wash the dirt off of them. You don't wash the dirt off, then they get a little dirty. All right, let's see what we've got down here. Here we are, guys. Another rotten potato. See that mush right there? That's a rotten potato. And they stink. I'm talking, they absolutely stink. I know it's not some type of disease or anything because I have not grown potatoes in this area of the garden for 10 years. I mean, for a long time. Oh man, you hear that? Just rotten. That one may be okay. Oh man, that terrible. And they stink. I mean, that smells. It's just nasty, guys. It's going to take me an hour just to get the stink off my hands. Just very disappointed. Down here is the squash. These plants here on the very end is zucchini. You can see we got little zucchini in there. Need to harvest that, so that's doing fine. We got zucchini in there ready to harvest. Eggplant's doing okay on this end. Pepper's doing okay. You come down here, these yellow leaves. Guys, I don't know if this is gonna make it or not. I just don't know. Squash. Oh, these are zucchini. Telling them the yellow leaves. Peppers. Man, this is just aggravating. I don't know if the peppers are gonna make it or not. They were getting almost ready to start producing peppers. See all the blooms on them. See the blooms, guys? And now they're all wilted over. We get down here, this had a little low area in it. Now the squash down here is pretty much dead. I mean, it's gone. I don't know if these peppers are gonna make it. I don't know. Let's go over here. Slip on over here, guys. So what did make it? Now maybe asking, Kevin, well, what did do good? This is a learning experience. All right, guys, so what did? Beans. Look at the beans, the snap beans. And this would have been wonderful. I said, Kevin, I see these weeds. It's like, these are snap beans, guys, right there. You see the blooms on them? Those would have been producing snap beans. Yes, I need to get here and weed all this. All right, so what do we got over here? I know, more weeds. Onions are doing fine. This over here is a squash. Yes, look at all the squash, guys. Look at it. I got some little bit of rot. Go ahead and pull them off because that's starting to rot. That's touching the ground. And that's touching the ground. Look at that, guys. Got me some squash going on. Yes. All right, so the onions are doing good. Tomatoes are doing good. These are grape tomatoes. I don't know how they're going to do with the, we're going to make some tobacco tea to keep the bugs off the tomatoes. Tomatoes are doing wonderful. It's like, Kevin, you got weeds. I know I got weeds, guys. I'm going to fix it, okay? I've just been busy with real world stuff or real work. Look at the snap beans, guys. Look at the snap beans. Kevin, I see these weeds. It's like, okay. See all those blooms in there? Those are snap beans, guys. See all that? Those are snap beans. It means I'll be, look guys, right there. Perfect. You see that right there? That's a snap bean. Snap bean. No, not that. That little thing right there. In a couple of weeks, maybe a week or so, that's gonna be a snap bean. So these seem to do pretty good. Okra is thriving. Okra loves this hot weather, hot and wet weather. I mean, just this okra. Some of y'all remember a comment the other day. Somebody said, Kevin, that's the first time I've seen you do a garden without okra. Now, it's in here, guys. I mean, what's good is a garden without okra. There's a guy on the forum. Oh, it's the Chef of the Stars or something. And he couldn't stand okra. And so I hope he's watching this video. Is it Chef or Chief of the Stars? Look at that, guys. Look at that okra. Look at that okra. I need to come out here and throw some triple 13 down, but it'd be good. Corn's coming up. May not have fertilized the corn enough, but there it is, guys. Okay. So what lessons do we learn? Potatoes, if we know we're going to be getting a real heavy rain in towards the end of the cycle or end of the growing period, maybe go ahead and harvest them. Protect them from the rain. Beans did well. Tomatoes are doing good. I need to get and weed them. Squash, as you can see, the squash up there on the very end that got the least amount of rain, or where it ran down, did the best. As we progress down, the part that got the most rain or held the water the most, gone, wiped out. This could have been devastating if this had been a post crap hit the fan situation. This could have been very, very, very bad. Like just devastating bad. All this. So brings up another topic of more than one type of crop. It's like I was really depending on these potatoes to do something. And I've had my family and I, we got out here and we planted 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of potatoes, guys. We're really, really hoping on these potatoes. And then, so I know one sample of that row's rotten. One sample of this row's rotten. But tell you what, let's go down here. See how this is, looks like it held water right in here? I'll tell you what, let's go down here to the very end, guys. Get down here at the very end where some more of the sandy soil's at. Let's just pick one. Let's just pick a plant. See up here? I'll tell you what. See where it's holding water down there? Let's just dig up right here, guys. Oh yeah, look, not rotten. That makes my day, guys. That just absolutely changes everything. That changes everything since we've already dug that plant up. Look at that, guys. That's what I was hoping for right there. Not rotten. Good. Look right there. Right there. Outstanding. Outstanding, guys. Look here. Not rotten. That changes everything, guys. That just really, see the dogs over there? That really improves everything right there. Just really changes a lot of stuff, guys. Anyway, I'll get in here, dig around some more. Hang on. No, it's not a potato. Guys, that changes everything. See, kid, it's not very many potatoes. That's enough for, what, 2 people? Yeah, I mean, that's enough for 2 people right there. A little side dish. Get your rabbit or squirrel or some okra going on. You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here, are you? Out, 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 out. Changes everything, guys. Outstanding. All right, well, that's it for now. Hopefully these potatoes down here in the very end will be okay. Just right there in the middle. We still have to see about right over there, see how they're doing. But I'm doing better, guys. I feel a lot better now. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later.